Yo, what up, gang? So when I last left off on the last video, speaking on the Hurricane Erin, I said that it had intensified into a Category 4 hurricane. And then not too long after that, it actually intensified further into a Category 5 hurricane. So yesterday I was kind of sick. I didn't do a video. So uh, from what I understand, it basically went down all the way to a Category 3 and then underwent an eye wall replacement cycle in which it restructures itself and then re-intensified into a Category 4. And that's where we find ourselves today. So right now, these are the details. This thing has max sustained winds right now at this time of 140 miles per hour. It's moving at 10 miles per hour towards the eastern seaboard of the United States, and the minimum pressure has dropped to 937. So, according to the National Hurricane Center and all of the meteorologists, they're projecting this thing to re-intensify and grow even larger, potentially doubling or tripling in size. So, will this thing re-intensify into a Category 5 hurricane? That's not what they're projecting. But again, a lot of what they were projecting, was kind of blown out the water. The storm actually even tracked a little more to the west than they originally thought. So, in regards to the spaghetti models that track these things, they're saying the European model specifically has by far been the most accurate. And the European model is the one that actually tracked the storm a little more west towards the eastern seaboard. So right now it's still moving over the islands, not over the islands directly, but just north of the islands in the Caribbean there, on its way towards the eastern seaboard. So if you are in the west coast of Florida or South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, these states like that, on the eastern seaboard, like I said, you need to watch out for tropical storm conditions in your area. So pay attention to your meteorologists, your news stations, local officials. National Hurricane Center has excellent information on this hurricane. That's where I get a lot of my information on. And they're projecting that you could see, depending on where you are, maybe up to 10-foot waves. Possibly some rain from the outer bands of the hurricane, some gusty winds, uh, flooding, coastal erosion, these type of things, and including rip currents, as I spoke of in my previous videos. So if you find yourselves in any of these situations, please take precautions. Uh, I wouldn't personally, I wouldn't be messing with the beaches right now, knowing that there's hurricanes, currently on the way, or it could seem like everything's fine, like it's a nice sunny day, perfect day for the beach, but again, we still have the potential for large waves and rip currents. So again, if you find yourself in a rip current, swim out to your left or swim out to your right. Get safely out of the rip current and then swim to the shore. Do not swim directly back to the shore because you'll just waste your energy. It's just going to pull you back into the ocean even further. Those things are very dangerous. I've never been in one, but from what I hear, it's very dangerous. There was even a video that I seen of this couple, I believe in Russia, who I'm not sure if they were married or not, but basically his girlfriend or his wife ended up getting swept off into the ocean by a rip current, and unfortunately, she lost her life. From what I understand, so these things you don't want to mess around with. You want to take precautions. You want to be safe. Also, meteorologists are watching another area of tropical activity, I should say. They're projecting that this thing could turn into a tropical depression and then a tropical storm and then maybe even a hurricane. Right now, they have it at a 0% chance of forming anything within the next 2 days. But over the next 7 days, this thing has like a 60% chance. It's going up. So we're already tracking the next storm that's actually traveling the same path as Hurricane Erin. So, like I said, stay safe, everyone. These are the latest details. They are projecting Hurricane Erin to intensify even further than what it is right now. And again, we're all hoping. The experts are projecting that Hurricane Erin will not make a direct landfall, but again, that doesn't matter in regards to feeling the effects of this hurricane. So, like I said, stay safe, pay attention to your local officials, Stay in the know about this thing. All right. Love, peace, and light. Love more than you hate. And until next time, I'm out.